Well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes. We've arrived.
That's right.
Calm
We
down,
ended by
Marty.
starting off
Watch your
chapter
blood pressure.
2. And our Father Dew was headed to a fancy brothel. Was where I ended it last time. Let's see, we got Lemur Lady, Foxy Lady, Receptionist, Bird Fella, Picture, Door, Dog Dam, hello. Well, this Lemur Lady's been eyeing me up the whole time.
She's what I call an exotic beauty.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Hey, every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world to someone.
Yeah, you're right.
Oof, I don't know about you, but I go weak in the knees for Stripes.
Please, Marty, I don't want to know. And I don't care. Keep it to yourself. And let's get out of here quickly.
Can't I even talk to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather, or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected if you want to know.
Yeah, old fart.
Beauty is relative.
I can't talk to her? Damn. What about the dog
These
dam?
brides are elegant, just like Laszlo said.
Lewis.
What do you think could be the old rabbit's type? Fluffy tails, furry ears, a raspy tongue?
Oh, for the love of all the gods, stop it.
But just think about it.
Please shut up, Marty.
Okay, what Foxy Lady? I can talk to her.
Would you be so kind as to help me?
Mm-hmm.
With pleasure, ma'am.
The zipper always comes down on my dress. Would you kindly zip it back up?
Can I,
Okay.
Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's sake.
Happy to help, ma'am.
Oh, what a gallant young man.
Clucking lords.
Clucking lords. Oh my god, I actually have the... Did...
Oh, I'm sorry.
If you'd really...
I will be, ma'am.
Okay, I have the... I take it I have to do it nice and slow.
Oh, I will be.
Why does it brick like that?
Oh, I will be.
I'm not following. What if I just do it real rapid?
I
like?
will be.
Because when I tried slow, it still cracks. So what if I just... I'm not following
I'm
what I'm
sorry.
supposed to be doing with
I
this.
will.
I see.
Oh,
Can't be too
thank
slow
you, honey.
or too
Marty,
fast.
ma'am. Marty McChicken.
Thank you, darling Marty. I'm much obliged.
Anytime, ma'am. Anytime.
Can we zip it the other way?
I think she must be the receptionist.
Well, give it away, Marty.
Bravo, Mr. Detective.
Why'd you have to be like that all the time?
Well, sometimes I seriously can't decide if you've become totally stupid over the years, or it just entertains you to act that way.
Well, you know, that's a good question.
That's exactly what I mean.
My name is Day-Night Diamond.
Day Night
Welcome
Diamond.
to the
What a name.
sweltering Nile, gentlemen.
Miss Diamond, I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally
Oh yeah,
wonderful
shit, he has a
stripes.
thing for stripes.
Marty, not now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please excuse him. He doesn't visit places like this very often. Me neither, to be honest.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
You're absolutely right.
We're just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
Deborah. We don't have any employees by that name right now, but if you want, any of our girls would love to be Deborah for a night.
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to explain.
Please, I'm at your service. I'll gladly answer any of your questions.
You hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
Shut up, Marty.
Right, what did I learn? Day-Night Diamond. Beautiful, calm, professional. Probably a courtesan. Okay, what about this
Yeesh.
bird fella?
That guy's stare gives me the creeps.
I can see why.
I've always told myself that birds are weird.
What did you just say?
Huh?
He is a
What,
bird,
me?
though.
Nothing.
Is he a bouncer or a guest? I'd rather not ask.
And I just go through the door
Excuse
then.
me, gentlemen. That area is private. You need to register first.
Oh, thank you, miss.
Of course. Oh, I can ask her some questions.
I wouldn't want to offend you. Far from it, but it's evident you're from the police, even without this.
Well, that's
Is it
showing the
that
badge,
obvious?
yeah.
No, it isn't. But, you know, here in the Nile, we have a keen eye for this kind of thing.
They knew we were
Right.
cops the
I
moment we walked
understand,
in.
ma'am.
Okay, what do you know about
Do
Lewis?
you know a gentleman named Louis C. Hayworth?
Or does he not use
Of
his real
course I
name in
do.
here?
Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest at our establishment.
I see. How regular, if I may ask?
I can't give you any information about that. House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Well,
touche.
it doesn't really concern Lewis. More interested about this list of names.
Does this list mean anything to you?
This? I'm not sure. No.
Bullshit.
nothing.
Don't you see some familiar
They're
names on
all
I do.
patrons
but
of this
everybody knows
establishment.
those animals. Personally, I have no contact with any of them.
there? I see. Oh, thank you.
Okay, then tell me
Have
a
you
little
been
bit
working
about
here
this.
long, miss?
Almost 5 years, sir.
And do you like your job?
Very much so. I think it's only worth doing anything if you honestly enjoy it.
You hear that, Sonny? You should take that advice.
I'm on it, Marty. I'm trying to get myself fired if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, and me too.
Collateral damage.
Alright, what about
Look,
the card
she
then?
gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one we asked you about.
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. It's a membership card.
So was Deborah
Was
a
this
member of the
person
place?
a regular here?
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain you while you wait. I'll be right back.
Thank
Oh.
you. Much obliged.
Entertainment.
Beauty is relative.
Damn.
How young is this girl? Damn.
Jesus.
This place is clucked up.
Do you think they're forced to do this?
Marty, we're not here for that. just for the information we need.
Yeah, it sort of took a little bit of a
Yeah,
turn.
but you know what, Sonny? We're fortunate to be able to choose what we do with our lives, huh?
You are, Marty. You have the chance to work with Santino Featherland. Me, on the other hand.
Aha.
Okay, well, what about Foxy?
May I invite you gentlemen for a drink, perhaps?
No, thank you.
Hey, yo.
We're in a hurry.
There's a Cerberus. Good morning to you. What did she say?
May I invite you gentlemen for a drink, perhaps?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Oh.
Oh, so I can't have a drink with the Foxy lady. Interested art stuff. Yeah, it's a very, very strange game. What about the pictures? Hold on, that looks like Deborah.
Holy fur. You swallowed so hard, the whole place shook.
Are you kidding me? I've never seen anything
not?
like this before. Is this even legal?
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. Vice?
You really must be joking.
Yeah,
Vice
how's
in
your morning going
Clawville?
so far?
Okay. I was pulling your leg, but still.
Back to the old
It's a little
grindstone
hot
working
in
away the
here.
comic I take.
Oh, cool down, Marty. Don't even look over there. Remember Laura, your wonderful girlfriend, whom you love more than anything.
You don't need to tell me. All I'm thinking about is her.
With a
Really?
hatchet in her
Really,
hand.
all you're thinking about is your
More like
girlfriend
my
when you tried to
nuggets.
get with the lemur and the dog
That's-
and the fox. Okay, Marty. Okay. This is some kind of dog.
Laura.
Still just thinking of his
That's
girlfriend.
it, Marty. Just
Going good. Want to get the
slowly
cover
turn
done
away
today?
from the
Nice.
pictures.
Nice. I look forward to seeing it. I bet it's going to turn out great. And is that a snake? Or a lizard?
Laura.
That's it, Marty. Just slowly turn away from the pictures.
No idea. There's other... Yeah, there's other pictures. What's this one? Oh, wow. Uh-huh.
That woman. She's familiar.
Do you think it's her? The broad from the Bloody New Year's?
God damn it, Marty. Do you have to say it out loud? It gives me goosebumps.
Chicken
Bloody New
bumps, more
Year's?
like.
Anyway,
That
I
must
don't
have
know if
been a
it's
case
really
they
her.
worked on previously.
I always
then.
get confused by the exotic ones.
I draw
but-
lots of cards and a
Yeah,
lot of
maybe.
detail. Yeah.
Honestly,
I had a
gives
little
me the creeps.
Yeah, me
a little
too.
look at the sketches and on the Patreon, and there's a lot of holy shit. There's a lot of
don't even
cards.
know- Good gods!
Hey, keep it down, Marty.
I see it now.
Appreciate
Of
the
all
work.
that's furry.
Yes, it's very furry. Or more like, shaggy.
Shaggy. That's certainly a word for it. Okay, what am I waiting on? Bloody New Year's Eve. Start with a strange call, an unexpected visit from a tigress. Witness an unprecedented massacre. That's where the chicken police came from. Okay. I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing here.
A fine young gal, that's for sure. Beauty is relative.
May I invite you gentlemen for a drink, perhaps?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Oh.
See, you say that. Oh,
I
she's gone. Can I
apologize
just go
for the
through the door?
wait.
Nope.
Please,
Never mind. She's here.
come with me, gentlemen.
So you were successful.
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet you.
Madame
You mean that,
Zavas.
Madame Zavas?
Is that a
As
crocodile?
far as I know,
Hold on.
there's only one of her, so yes.
Please, miss, take us to her.
Is she a
with
crocodile?
pleasure.
Madame Zavas was a legend in
Yep.
Clawville. Her name
Or an
was known all
alligator.
over the wilderness. She's an avid
something from that
royalist,
family.
former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother. First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me
Okay, so she's
if
old
His
as shit.
Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
And she's been around the block. But pretty sure that's be expected for crocodiles. The legendary spy and courtesan, Madame Zebas, runs the brothel. We'd better be careful. Her reputation is known throughout the wilderness. Her smile is fake, her story is fake, but the danger is real. Every kind of book. That's a picture of her?
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
Crocodiles?
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland. This is the art of the Nilenites.
Ah, hence the name, the sweltering Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Ah, interesting.
Thank you.
Very interesting. What about these books? Oh, these are Slime and Punishment.
There are books here on quite a variety of topics.
7 Pieces of My
There are
Mind.
books here on quite a variety of topics.
I'm not going to be able to. Death of the Horse. 49 Years of the Reptile. One Key to the Animal Mind. What about this clock?
Is that the time already?
Have you noticed your clock's not working?
Bet
How
there's some sort of puzzle with
observant
the
you
clock
are.
hands.
That clock isn't meant to show the time. It's a decoration. A memento.
It's beautiful.
Indeed.
And the picture.
What a painting. Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed. It's more than 40 years old.
Okay, so she's definitely like a gilf.
I was considered pretty.
a croc a
then.
gilf.
Oh, don't say that. You still look great, ma'am.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone. Every age has its truth and its beauty. For me, beauty is not in the looks anymore.
I
Is
agree, ma'am.
beauty in the wealth or the power for her now? Intelligence, maybe?
Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are.
She knows who we are.
And I also know your partner.
Of course she does. We're the chicken police.
Legend of the chicken police is always one step ahead of the chicken police.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? Here on this night?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague.
Belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time here.
Is she still
And
talking about
the
Deborah?
name?
Or
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's
not going to tell me
confidential
who
information.
actually owns the
In my
car?
line of work, discretion is everything.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything, but as I said,
Okay, so the
discretion.
other members of the
Man,
cops
we
are
don't
dirty.
want to impose.
We
We're
figured as
conducting a
much.
private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my knowledge.
Is it
As
question
long as you're
questions or
not
is it an
wading
interrogation?
through muddy waters.
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
I swim well, too.
Okay, new codex. Oh, for the Nylonites. Ancient culture gone extinct. Okay. So she's like the last of the Nylonites. Strange card. Okay, just let's talk about the place.
This isn't
Why
just
the
our
sweltering not?
home with the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Really? How?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago.
So these girls that work here
Unity,
are working here
love, freedom.
willingly.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah. Do you know Lewis?
Lewis Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be shocked.
No doubt. Lewis,
She's
does
not
he
gonna
come
say.
here often?
Too confidential.
Not so often.
Oh.
Thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
So he comes
Mystery
often
is
enough.
thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Yeah, so this is a
As I
membership
was
card,
saying,
right?
It belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have one of these. And our employees,
So
of
either
course.
Deborah
The
was
employees,
a former
too.
employee,
Good to know.
or
Can you tell me if this
a
card belonged to a
valuable
guest or an employee?
No.
I thought so.
Not
Yes,
myself.
thank you.
Okay then. What are the strange
Tell
list
me,
of
have you ever
names?
seen this list?
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes. But I can't tell you
Yeah,
more about
sort
it.
of
No.
make
Discretion
an
is
educated
key.
guess that they were all here for
Absolutely.
bumping uglies. What about
Do you know
Katzenko?
Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes,
You
I
know
do.
her? You know her
Tell
well?
me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
Thank you. Very useful.
Didn't really give much away. I can interrogate her now, I'm gonna think. Yeah. No, that's ask. This is question.
Deceit is everything to Zavos. She used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take her every word with a grain of salt.
Here's behind the legend. Miss Savas, who are you really? She's not going to tell me.
Who's
but
behind
it's
the
only
legend,
question I
Miss
have.
Zavos? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival.
Yeah, she knows how to
Not
navigate an
dodging a delicate
interrogation.
question and still making
She's
the
been through the
questioner
ringer.
believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? You're not an easy one to fool.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
Really, the king's spy? Dangerous to be a royalist? Yeah, probably dangerous to be a royalist, I would say. Going off of her survivor trait.
Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays?
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger. That's something you must know even better than I.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and ideals. Am I right?
That's true, but you're avoiding the question. Why did you stay in the king's employment after the scandals that are making half the city riot? What makes you still believe so much in the institution of monarchy?
You know, I always adapt, but only to a degree where I still don't have to give up myself and my ideals for the sake of survival.
You'd rather die then?
Maybe it would seem too dramatic or even romantic
Okay, so the whole
to you, but yes.
monarchism and
Exactly.
royalism aspect of
I'm
her
sorry
is
to doubt
part
you,
of her
but I've always thought
core
your
ideals
kind
then?
was rather compromised.
Do you mean spies or crocodiles?
Spies, of course.
I must disappoint you, but there aren't many groups as loyal and unwavering as the spies, Mr. Featherland.
If you're telling me, ma'am, I believe you.
Okay. Why open the brothel? Is it really just a luxury?
What is the sweltering Nile?
Yeah, is it just a
really
luxury? It's
just
clearly,
a
it has to
luxury
be a
brothel?
front
First
for
of
something
all,
else,
it's what
right?
it looks like. Luxurious
Like, it's gotta be-
relaxation with luxurious ladies
Like the
and
brothel
gentlemen.
part has to be covered
For
for some sort of
wealthy ladies and
meeting
gentlemen
house or
with luxurious needs.
spy network or
And
something.
under the surface?
If you're insinuating that my girls are kind of spies, you're
Nope.
on the wrong track. On a very wrong track, to be precise.
Don't they
Okay,
have
so-
confidential information on almost all the wealthy bachelors
She says I'm
of
wrong,
Clawville?
but she's also
Bachelors?
gonna lie about everything.
Don't be naive. Almost exclusively married men visit here.
Well, then my question is even more valid.
Of course, they know much. Many visit here who don't care about sex, Mr. Featherland. Some come here to talk. And meanwhile, they inadvertently say a lot about themselves.
Which makes them easy targets for blackmail, right?
It could, yes, but even the assumption is offensive.
So she said she doesn't dabble in blackmail. My detective meter is way down. Yeah, she's not going to tell me who the card belongs to, but it's my only line of questioning.
If I guess
done
who
this
the
all wrong.
card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right. Yes.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question, Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant. So she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
So
working for the
Katsenko
government.
used to
I'm
be
a
a
cop.
courtesan.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace.
Okay, so they also
She
live
also
there.
lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
Right. That puts everything in a different light.
So they're not going to hurt
Zavos is
her.
a true survivor.
blackmail her.
Always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
Okay, deceptive, survivor, dangerous. Uh-huh. Maybe you saw yourself in her. Or to ship her in your image. Everyone thinks you're dangerous. Why that? Tried to protect her from blood. Try to play to her survivor nature.
Why did you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha.
She was only 17 when she knocked on the rear entrance of the brothel on an unusually cold, rainy night. I opened the door myself.
Was Natasha alone?
Yes, completely alone. Her left arm was slashed with an ugly wound, and she was frozen to the bone, barefoot, only a thin nightgown on her.
Did she tell you what happened to her?
After I brought her into the house, warmed
And we know
her
she
up,
comes from
and
wealth.
changed her into new clothes, that was the first thing I asked. But no, she didn't tell me. We became
So
very good
something
friends,
happened
but I
with
still
her.
don't know what happened to her and where she came from. Or how she knew about this place and the rear entrance.
And so
You
something
weren't bothered
happened
by
with
all
her
those
family.
secrets?
That would have
They're
been
pretty
very
wealthy.
hypocritical of me, don't you
And I'm
think?
thinking it might be someone
No,
from her family
it didn't
that's
bother
trying
me.
to threaten and blackmail
I
her
make a living
because
out
there's
of
just the one
secrets,
word,
Mr. Featherland.
whore.
I
And now we
see.
know that after she left her family, after she was injured at 17, she immediately went to work as a courtesan, which, you know, would explain why she's being labeled as a whore.
Do you know where Natasha came from before Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she belonged to the upper class of Stavonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured
Okay, so
connections to
even
good use.
The resources
Nobody found anything.
of an
Natasha's
experienced
trail could
and
only
weathered
be traced
spy
back to the Stavonian border.
were unable to bring any
What happened
any
in that
info on her to
country,
light.
no one knows.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland. Yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond
So the reason
of
she
Natasha.
likes
Did it touch
Kitsenko
you
is because she
deeply when
doesn't know
she
much
left
about
you?
her.
Indeed.
Too much secrecy. It's just like, that's
it
interesting.
did.
Zavos is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
Okay. Reach to her protective nature. Yeah, kept in touch.
Have you kept in touch?
Only occasionally, Mr. Featherland. She writes to me every few weeks, and very rarely we talk on the phone. But I haven't heard from her in weeks. The truth is, I've started to worry about her.
Did she give no sign of being in trouble?
Never. No. Natasha's not the kind to talk about her feelings.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
Angry at her leaving. When was the last time you saw her?
When was the last time you saw her, Madame Zavos?
I don't think she'd be angry at her
Maybe
leaving.
around 2 months ago. There was a ball, attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful mate Natasha, and myself. Yes.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love.
Okay, so
Yes,
this
in her own unique way.
blackmail
What do you mean?
threatening
You know
scheme
Natasha
is
loves on
only
a different
happened within the
level than
past
most
month and a
Clawville
bit
women.
then?
Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stovonian
2 months at
origin.
max. Because it obviously started
Perhaps it's
after
something else.
that
So
ball.
you didn't notice anything strange about her?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2 feet.
I see. Thank you, madam. How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, Detective? Yes, I can feel
She cares
you
for
have.
too much. She
This
trusts
isn't
her.
about me, madam. Please
Way too
stop
much.
changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, Detective. Yes, anytime.
How'd we do? 60%. You know, I'll take it. Decent cop. Final thoughts. That's how you do it, partner. Not quite like old times, but you still got it. Could have done it a little better. An important clue, Natasha worked at the brothel before Ivan Wessler discovered her and got her out of... Yeah, no.
Please,
we know.
gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Yeah, I don't trust
That's what I
her,
was
but I
thinking.
trust that she cares for Kat Zenko. And so long as we have, you know, similar goal in mind. Came from northern Sardom and Stavonia. Her family had to flee. By the time she reached Clawville, she was already an orphan. But we've seen the family photo. Maybe not all of her family is actually dead. Anything I can mess around with in here? What about the books?
These books are here. These books are here for a reason. These books are here.
Yeah, no, the books are
These
here for
books
something.
are here for a reason.
They
These books are.
I wasn't done with the books.
These books are here for.
Yeah, so what do they mean?
These books are here.
Blank. No idea. Clock? Oh, see, I knew there'd be a puzzle element to the clock.
Beautiful
about
pieces for sure.
These. Okay, no, right. So I look at the books. Is there a time on one of these? Oz don't blank. 49 years of the reptile. No idea. What about this picture?
Yes, this is the Zavos from the legends. Beautiful and deadly.
Would you a crocodile lady? That didn't know. There's these spots here. Or it's sort of, you know, faded a little bit. I'm thinking it's like maybe that's the clue. But I don't know. You can sort of see where the dust has been cleared on the face of the clock. That's where I'm like, maybe I gotta line this up in such a way. Hold on, what way was the clock set? Set at 1:45 to midnight. There has to be another element or clue. Again, I keep coming back to the books. There's got to be a book that I haven't clicked on.
These books are here for a reason. They mean something.
Yeah, you keep saying that, Sonny, but...
These books are...
Yeah, so what is the reason? Help me understand. What's this book? Okay, what if I do 4-9? Because the 49 years of the reptile. And the other thing was, hold on, 7 pieces of my mind. 7, 4, 9, 1. Those are the numbers that are unknown. Oh, there's 4, 9. Nope. There has to be... I bet I'm real stupid. There's nothing else for me to click on.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting.
Okay, so those are a wash.
Yes.
That's all he has to say about that. So it's the books and the clock.
These books are here for... These books are...
And I'm 7 pieces of my mind. 49 years of the reptile. 1 key to the animal mind. Seven, 4, 9, 1, 1, 9, 4, 7. Seven, 4, 9, 1. I'm really not understanding. Okay. Where's Google? Where is the Google? Okay, so all that told me is to look at the books again. Again, 7, 4, 9, 1. Is one of these a red herring? Examine the books. Yeah, just 7, 4, 9, 1. Something happened.
Hidden door. Who'd have thought?
She is a legendary ex-spy.
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by anyone.
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is
Maybe she
Wasn't really a riddle.
wanted us to find it.
exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows? Anyway,
If she wanted us to
we're
find it,
going
then
in.
I think it might be a trap.
This room is not like her at all.
The
Yeah,
other
this
must have been
feels
for
like
show. Marty,
not a good place
this
to be.
is the reality. We're talking about a professional spy.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her real face, it's her.
Wait, you think this is who she really is? Cold, dark, and tiny.
And full of secrets.
Okay, what do we got here? Ladies
So the
of
rumors
Force.
are true.
Military intelligence. This dame's really something. I'm starting to think the whole brothel is just a cover.
That's what I've been
Makes
saying.
sense. You think she's still working for Royal Intelligence?
Well, based on what she told us, she's a committed royalist. So I imagine she does.
And it's this arcane.
Hector III, our great and fair king.
I feel sorry for the poor fox, to be honest.
I don't. He has it pretty good.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do, carefully
Oh, so the
planned,
king is just a
your rule
the
and
puppet
authority,
figurehead
the
for
whole
the Council
thing.
of 12.
just for show.
Even if he is just a puppet, Clawville needs a king. He gives strength and hope to many animals.
I guess.
Why the
This
walls?
place gives me the creeps.
Me too.
And it's
We
just
better
how
get out of here before she
dark
comes
and-
back.
damp it is. Let's have a look at the book.
This has got to be it, Marty. Look at the missing page.
Oh,
God.
this is where the list of
Look at the
names came
names.
from.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been Natasha's patrons. Some even from the royal family.
This book could destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we currently know.
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
Yeah, it
That
certainly
could
seems
easily
that way.
be the case. But something still doesn't fit. That piece of a
Oh
painting.
yeah, there was the scrap of the
If there's
painting.
even a small chance of...
Sonny,
What?
there's another familiar name here.
What are you talking
Who?
about?
What name? Whose name? Holy shit, it's our wife.
Clucking hell, Sonny. Molly?
She was working here too.
It's probably someone else with the same name.
So that's why Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
Look, boss,
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
listen, Boss Bird. Molly loved you, right? Isn't
I mean,
that
she
what
left
matters?
us and took the kids.
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now or I'll shut it for you.
Okay, boss, I'm sorry, but
Just shut the cluck up.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you
Fuck, I
see.
should have checked the
I see,
cabinet
madam.
and the typewriter and all
Whoa,
first.
back off, ladies.
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately, trouble has found you, gentlemen.
Madam Zavas, we needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha. And
And?
my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I shoot him?
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will. I've always wanted to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
No. We have received different orders, Miss Diamond. Stand down.
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you? What she meant to me.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
Stop playing games with me, Zavas. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you,
Yeah,
she
no,
was
I don't
one
think
of
any of the
us.
girls are
Just
forced into
another-
it. But I do
You
think some of them might
clucking-
be trapped
Sonny,
in
no.
it once they're in.
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember. Dark and painful. Then the suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I? What happened? That treacherous crocodile. Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
Gods damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
Marty, I told you you could
Okay.
get out any time.
We're in a
And you
burning
knew damn
building.
well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined you. You knew it, and you still asked me to do it.
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny, and you drag everyone around you down with you. How long was it till retirement? 120 days?
121.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around, Boss Bird. This is you. And this is what follows you. Just this clucking misery. And dead bodies. Do you understand? You have nothing else to offer but suffering.
Marty.
And
The
feeling
fact that they
sorry
took
for
some
yourself.
drastic
Oh,
measures
you're
and put us
great at
here
that.
means
I
that
can't believe
feel
this
like we were
shit.
getting close
We're
to the
gonna
truth
die
on
here
something.
on a goddamn blazing ship like roast chicken.
Oh, we're on a boat.
Well,
Okay.
it's dramatic at least, just like you like it.
Marty,
A
What?
boat that's on fire.
I've almost managed to untie the knot. But if you keep thrashing around like that, we're really gonna die here.
Ah, for Cluck's sake, fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say all the prayers I know.
You better.
Guess we just gotta trace around it. Give me plenty of time to do this thing. Yeah, that was loads of time.
So what now?
Now we run and swim.
I can't swim.
Well, you better learn fast or you'll die. I'm not gonna drag your fat ass to the shore if that's what you're hoping.
I shouldn't have brought this many guns with me.
Throw them away then.
Never.
Then they'll drag you down into the deep. I don't care. I always thought your gun mania would be your undoing.
Cluck you, Sonny.
We have to survive this first.
Well, after you, boss bird.
Okay, how are we getting out of the burning boat? Never mind, it's just a cutscene. I thought it was gonna be another puzzle.
That furry, fucking clucking gods. Damn.
Yeah.
Listen, Marty.
What?
What you said on the ship.
What? What about it?
You were right. I knew this would happen. Or something like it. I dragged you into this deliberately. Because I'm not enough on my own.
Sonny, cut the crap.
No, I'm serious. I knew I couldn't do this alone. I needed you to, well, to look out for me.
I don't need this, all right? Stop playing the wounded soul. I don't fucking care.
Fair enough. You're right.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking right.
I'll, shut up now.
Good.
Captain Marsh.
I think I must have hit my head pretty badly.
Say, isn't that Captain Marsh?
You see him too? Oh, thank the gods.
Yeah, capybara.
Ho, 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 lads.
Looks
What
like a
the
capybara.
hairy devil are you doing out here? Isn't it a bit cold for a swim?
It was warm on the ship, at least while it was burning.
I bet it was. Arr.
Hey, Captain, how's it hanging?
It's hanging all right. Arr. What about you lubbers? What was all that ruckus, eh?
Well, I think someone tried to kill us, Captain. Again.
Come on, Boise. There's nothing new there.
Yeah, old rust can't be scraped away.
Did you see anything, Captain?
Arr. Of course I have. A burning ship. Then two cocks suddenly learned to fly. And even swim, by gad. Oh, what a time to be alive, eh?
That's us,
You
just two
haven't
cocks.
changed a bit, old man.
Sure I
It is
have.
us.
I'm steady, like the Sea of Clawville.
Yeah, except that Clawville doesn't have a sea.
Of course it does, laddie. Just not here in Clawville.
Okay, okay, that's too much for me.
Okay, turn of clues, which is Molly's name in the book, and she tried to kill us. It is a capybara.
Tell me, Captain,
Yeah, did he
do you
see
hang out
anything?
here
Bound
all
to
the
have
time?
noticed something.
This behind me is me ship, lads. Or at least, it's a ship I'm living in at the moment. It's not mine, you know.
And what do you do?
I stand here and watch the sea.
The sea? You mean the River Times?
River? Arr, that was a good one, boy.
Okay.
A black
Okay,
car stopped
and
not
let's talk
far
about the
from
ship
here.
then.
A rich-looking car, shiny and all.
Yeah? What else?
Two big lads stepped out of it. One of them was looking like some kind of cow. The other was a cat, a big cat. They were fancy looking at the ship. I don't blame them. It's not something you see every day. I swear on all the saints of the sea. Arr.
Just a wild guess. Was it a ram and a bobcat?
Arr, exactly. Are you friends
So
of
the
theirs?
bouncers.
Well, an acquaintance. It's the
Yeah.
bouncer of the Tsar Club, and the goon that was hanging around Ibn.
Gloomy gods. Zavas answers to Ibn too. Or at least they're connected.
Yeah,
Oh, arr. That sounds exciting.
he's the old-timer.
Yeah.
This
What about this bouncer?
ram fella, what did he do after watching us?
Arr, nothing at all, laddie. When that lovely ship started to sink, they got into their pretty car and got away like bats out of hell.
So they didn't see us swimming to shore.
I wouldn't know that.
What now?
I don't know.
Okay, our
We
enemies
can't
think
go
we're
to the
dead.
station, that's for sure.
Which actually gives us a
agree
little
on
bit of
that.
an advantage
I
now.
think I broke a rib or two.
My sight's getting blurry.
Pluck me. You know what this means?
Oh, no, no. I'd rather go blind than go to Bubo's.
We have to,
Bibbles.
pal.
I'm not your pal.
Bibbles, bibbles.
Especially after tonight.
Come on, we got no choice.
Well, we survived the burning ship. I guess we'll survive the madman too.
Is he like a
Don't be
doctor?
so optimistic.
I wasn't done questioning Marsh. Although he probably hasn't. There's no way she came out herself, and he probably hasn't gone there, so we can leave that. It says this is interesting. Dr. Bubo, Eagle of. Okay, so he's like a back alley doctor. And his apartment is his office. Yeah, it's new, but there's no profile there I can click on. I can only go to Bubo's. Interesting.
Bubo used to work at the PD as a coroner and pathologist. Then a couple of limbs and organs went missing, and the morphine stock suspiciously depleted, so the force said goodbye to him. He then set up a private practice, but lost his license pretty quick. Now he's doing something that vaguely resembles medicine, fixing up gangsters and bent coppers. Or pigeons like us. I hadn't seen the doc since he had to pick a dozen pellets out of my drumstick. Thanks, Marty.
Well, well. Look who the cat dragged in. The one and only chicken coppers in the rotting flesh.
Good evening to you too, old owl.
Aw, has he shot you again?
Not yet.
Ha ha, it is to laugh. I just need a strong painkiller, and since we're already here, some information too.
Well, then I hope your pockets are full.
We just crawled out of the river, so if it's all right with you, I can pay with a pocket full of mud.
Well, I owe you one anyway.
One? Don't make me laugh, Bubo. You're indebted to us for the rest of your life.
Okay, tell me what's wrong and do it fast. It's a busy night. On New Year's Eve, animals love to shoot or even eat each other.
Tell me about it. Tonight's starting to remind me of the bloody New Year's Eve.
Or worse.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Did you come here to cry me a river? Spit it out. Then get your wobbly waddles out of here.
I don't know how to feel about
Ursula will be
Boo
on
Boo.
soon.
Charming as ever, old bird.
Piano, shitty room. What's with the
Do you
shitty
keep
room?
the dead bodies and your stolen morphine stash here?
The morphine's long gone.
Oh, poor Boobo.
Watch your beak, Martin.
Oh, yuck. It's soaked with blood. Fresh blood.
I was operating on someone a few minutes ago.
Totally sober, huh?
More or less.
Probably less.
My hands tremble if I don't drink, okay? Just leave me alone.
I don't really believe that.
Spit it out. What do you want from me? I have a busy night.
Busy?
I had to patch up 2 muscleheads a few minutes ago. Of course.
Oh, was it a
ran off
ram
didn't
and a
pay.
bobcat?
What muscleheads?
Wait, let me guess. A ram and a bobcat.
How did you know?
Shit. What was their problem? Why did they come here?
The bobcat's hand was badly burned and something had sliced the ram.
Well, it's not an easy job to haul 2 unconscious roosters onto an abandoned ship and then set it on fire.
What have you gotten yourselves into again, you fools? Those 2 work for Ibn Wessler.
You don't say.
Yeah, no, we figured that out.
Well, in this case, it was nice to know you, gentlemen.
Don't celebrate in advance, Doc. As you can see, we're not so easy to kill.
Just tell us everything you know. And give us some strong painkillers.
Well, all right. Ask away. But I must warn you. If Ursula comes home and sees you here, she'll either kick you out or maul you to death.
Oh, she's a burr. Okay, this, the one that I can't click on, is probably the bobcat. Who I didn't speak with back at the club. Although the bouncer's not listed here either. So maybe it isn't him. Yeah, it's a brown bear.
What do you know about Madame Zavas and her affairs?
Zavas, huh? Who? That woman's probably even more dangerous than Ibn Wessler himself.
Back alley doctor like him.
Oh, great news.
He's bound to know.
Is there some kind of link between them?
Ibn's contacts span the entire city, and his new girlfriend, that Natasha, worked in the brothel once.
Okay, so
How do you know that?
what we just found out is
Everybody
apparently common
knows.
knowledge. Yeah.
Oh, great. We almost died for that information.
Why didn't you ask?
Just shut up, okay?
Yeah, what about the
So that
bouncer?
Ram and his partner, did they talk about something? About their plans, where they're going next?
The bobcat didn't say a word, he just growled. But the ram couldn't shut up, and he talks like a butler or something. He's got a very strange vocabulary, I must say.
What did they say, Bubo? Get to the point.
After they've done the job killing you, I guess, they said they have to kill a rat, too. A rat? Figuratively. An informer. Someone who spilled the beans and hurt Mr. Wessler's interests.
An informer.
They called him a sneaky little bastard, too, if that helps.
Oh, they're
That's
going to
gotta
go
be
after
Zip.
the raccoon.
Of course.
Yeah.
Zip. Damn it.
Well, then that flea bag's done for.
Hold your horses, Marty. Zip is like a cockroach, practically immortal.
I guess. We gotta help him,
Yeah,
man.
we gotta get the
I'm
zips.
afraid you're right. We still owe him one.
One?
I didn't even hear that, Bubo. So, who tried to get us out of the way, and why?
Oh, who tried to get us out of the way? And there's me just knocking everything and anything over. Where the fuck did my mouse go? Found it. Right, who tried to get us out of the way? Why? I'll say there was. And it's because of Molly's name. Nope. Because Deborah's dead. Nope. Natasha's secret. Nope. The gangster lover. No, okay, it's gonna be one of these then. It's not the badge, the magnum. Card. No. Oh, no, suspects. Then it's just these two.
Maybe Zavos is in cahoots with Ibn Wessler. But why? Just because
He
Natasha
didn't want her
used
secret
to
getting
work at
out.
that place?
No. She didn't want the secret getting out. Is this not right? No, he knows that she worked there. Yeah, try to hide
Ibn
the
Wessler
secret.
wants to hide the tracks leading to Natasha's past. Or maybe it was Natasha herself.
But if it was her, then why? Okay, so it's not that. Deborah's dead. Could be important, but not now. The gangster lover. No, okay, so Zip is a rat.
But what does it have to do with Zip? Why do they want to kill the raccoon?
He
Zip
knows.
something or has something
Zip
that can
knows about
unveil
it.
Natasha and Ibn's secret. We need to find out what it is.
Sonny, there's something else. Your car is here behind the building. Ursula covered it with a tarp.
What? Why?
She saw it in front of the brothel. And she also saw the madam's girls trying to take it apart.
How convenient.
Furry gods.
You get to
What did
keep
she
my
do to
car.
them?
Well, a couple of dames with guns are not enough to scare my dear Ursula, that's for sure. But relax. She didn't tear them to pieces. She just chased them off and got away with your car.
You know, for once, that's wonderful news.
Yeah, I wore my legs down to get here.
Warmest regards to Ursula when she gets back, Doc. She may have saved our lives.
Of course I will. Now, cluck off, will you?
Ah, you're the best, Boobo.
I know. Will you kindly get lost?
No, cluck off. Another clue. Yeah, trying to get rid of Zip. Yeah, gotta get the zips.
Damn, we're late.
I don't see him anywhere.
But that jerk's here.
Yeah, the famous scribbler Tim in the flesh. He must have seen something. And because he's here, he must have caught a whiff of a serious case. We should interrogate him.
Oh, let me be the bad cop, Boss Bird.
Permission granted.
Yes.
Alright, Tim. What did you see?
Hey, Timbo, my old pal.
Hey, hello, boys. What a lovely welcome.
You're not scared to see us, are you?
Who? Me? What are you thinking? I'm
he's
always
scared.
glad to see you working.
He's definitely
Especially
scared.
together like this is the
He is licking 'em.
legendary chicken police.
What the hell's going on here, Tim?
That's exactly what I was thinking. You see, what the hell could have happened here, right? Very strange, indeed.
Where's Zip, Timbo?
Keen observation, boys, because that's the most exciting thing about the story.
Let me guess. A ram and a bobcat appeared and took him with them.
Well, you could say that if it happened, but it didn't.
Then what?
Isn't it great? Here's the twist.
Start talking, Tim, or we'll have to see if you can really fly.
Come on, Sonny. I was supposed to be the bad cop.
Shut your beak, Marty.
Hey, quit playing tough, will ya? You know I'll help you even if you don't threaten me. I always do.
Okay, so
Mostly.
the bouncers
Stop babbling.
the
Just answer the
goons.
question.
didn't take Zip. Who did?
So,
Who took him?
what about Zip?
I'm telling you, I don't know. He was already gone by the time I got here.
Why are you still sniffing around?
Okay, then what's this twist then?
I was trying to make that fella talk over there.
What, the old fly guy? You speak insect?
What if I do? I'm educated, you know?
All right, Tim, my patience is gone. It's time you start singing like the songbird you are.
Hey, that's Seabird. Okay, back off. We're old friends, aren't we?
Exactly. That's why I haven't smeared the walls with you yet.
Ouch.
Timbo's a douchebag, so it's not hard to draw the truth from him.
Yeah, if Zip was already gone by the time he got back here, then what was he doing?
So what the hell are you doing around here, Timbo?
All right, I confess, but you'll be surprised. I was looking for you boys. The whole town's talking about you.
Really? I'm swelling with pride.
Everybody's whispering about the chicken police being back together again. And that you've already turned the whole city upside down.
Great news. What else do they say?
That you've threatened Ibn Wessler's sweetheart Natasha, then trashed Madame Zavas's brothel. Hard stuff.
Really?
Both
I'm not
untrue.
surprised.
Oh, and the best, you set fire to a ship, too.
Yeah.
All untrue.
Right.
Ah, and one more thing. A poor girl was found dead at Natasha's place after you visited there.
Is that so? And you believe all that?
But I'm a journalist, Sonny. Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yeah, right.
Okay. And why look for us here? Or did you see anyone else?
Have you seen anyone sniffing around here?
2 cops came for Zip. They came and went, taking Zip with them, obviously, and didn't do much else. They weren't looking for anything. And what's strange is that Zip went with them voluntarily.
How do you know that?
I know Zip, and so do you boys. If he didn't want to go, he wouldn't have made it so easy for them.
Ain't it the truth?
Sure is.
Did the cops take anything?
Besides Zip, you mean?
Yeah.
No. At least, I didn't see anything.
What happened to Zip, Tim?
Okay. When I arrived here, the hop dog was already closed. Zip wanted to shoo me away, but I managed to persuade him to talk to me a little. We're old friends, Sonny, you know? And I have this personal charm.
Yeah, right, the, charm. Get to the point, Timbo.
Thought he didn't see him getting taken.
Okay. So, he was totally crazy.
Story's
I've never
changing.
seen him like that before. He was flustered, flailing, and talking absolute gibberish.
He must have said something, since you're such great friends.
Well, he just said he'd go to the only place where there are even bigger scoundrels than those that are after him.
Really? I can guess what he meant.
I didn't have a clue. Anyway, after he closed the dog behind me, and then the cops came and took him away in handcuffs, I came to the conclusion that all of this makes no sense.
Zip, you clever son of a bitch.
Why? Oh, what is it? Oh, tell me.
You just keep your beak out of this, Scribbler. I think I've got an idea about what our little friend's up to.
Did he leave a clue behind
Timbo
for us?
loves to brag, and it's easy to approach him through his ego. Best if we ruthlessly exploit that.
New front page article.
Working on a new front page article, eh?
Well, if specific celebrity couple's willing to give me an interview, then maybe I am.
Don't even dream about it, Timby.
Eee.
Okay, that didn't work. But he is a fan. Yeah, who said we were working
Who
together
told
again?
you we were working together again?
It's gonna be the porcupine the
You're
hedgehog.
one cunning bastard, Sonny. You already asked that, only a little differently, eh? Are you trying to catch me with my own tricks?
Was I that transparent?
See-through, pal. But hey, no hard feelings. I use the same technique all the time.
Timbo, you pay attention to everything.
Was
Did
not the
anyone
plan.
else come here?
Besides the coppers? Yeah, a ram and a bobcat, in fact.
But
Fucking
you
nerd.
just told us it wasn't them.
Wasn't them what? I didn't say they took Zip, because that's not how it happened.
Don't make me mad, Tim. We're really not in the mood for this.
Hey, I'm only telling you the truth. They stopped here in a fancy big car, looked around, then left. Zip was no longer here. Neither were the coppers, okay?
Tiny Tim is a true fan of ours, and it's time to finally use that to our advantage.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's important. Help your old pals, Tim. Yeah, we'll go with this.
Help your old pals, Tim. What was Zip doing before they took him away?
Hey, you're trying to grease me up with all that sweet talk, Sonny honey.
Of course not, Tim. We're old pals.
I'm sure we are, but I don't remember you telling me that without an ulterior motive. But you know what? I don't care. Feels good anyway.
I'm glad to hear that. So,
Zip was acting crazy. He was running around, knocking over everything and throwing things away. Then he suddenly disappeared into the kitchen. I guess that's when he made the call. because soon after that, the coppers arrived.
And in between,
Well, I didn't see him in between.
why didn't you go inside? He's your friend, isn't he?
Well, I tried, Sonny. The door was closed. I knocked, even yelled. You know how a yelling seagull sounds like. But nothing.
I think I have a hunch what that was all about.
Good for you, Sonny.
Yeah, there's something in there. He's left a clue for us.
Zip was hiding something in the dog, right?
What do you mean exactly?
Well, you tell me. You're good old friends, aren't you?
Well, that's right, Sonny, but Zip's not the kind to easily share his secrets. But now that you put it that way...
That's more like it, Tim. Tell me, what do you know?
Oh, I don't know what it could be exactly. I mean, maybe it's not even relevant, but I'm sure Zip was trying to get rid of something when I arrived here.
What and where?
I don't know, okay? I already told you too much. If Zip hears about me telling you all this, he's never gonna talk to me again.
Tim, unless we find Zip, he's not going to talk to anyone ever again. Not in this life, at least.
Another 60% focus. I'm a decent cop. That's
Timbo's
it.
a douchebag, so it's not hard to draw the truth from him.
Oh wait, no, I hit.
So what the hell are you doing here?
Oh,
And ow, what happened?
I didn't mean to redo it.
You got the Tim Tiny. This is Zip.
Clicking at random, I just got 60% again.
Look at this mess.
Looks like he was in a real hurry, or was trying to erase his tracks.
Because he was trying to hide something. But where?
And most of all, what?
Let's take a good look around.
Okay, well, jukebox. No. Through the back.
Marty already looked through it. Nothing interesting.
Curious. What about these doodles?
Huh. What insight? Good question.
And so it's not the doodles. Look at the coffin.
Wouldn't.
Poster.
When we get over this whole mess, I'm gonna take you to a concert.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will. Swear.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
You'll see. Just wait.
Now at the menu. Is there
Ooh, a
something on
nice
this?
pancake with hemp seed, chocolate, and black onions.
What the
I'd
fuck?
rather have somebody pull my beak off.
Ah, you used to be more daring.
Yeah, and my back didn't hurt either.
Furry heavens, it's depressing being around you, Boss Bird.
Okay, so there's something else in here that I'm not seeing. Called the cops on himself to take him in. He's hiding something in here. Still don't know what this is about. Old Timbo. And then Zip. Yeah, why did he call the cops on himself?
Greetings, pal. What can I get you?
What are you doing, Marty?
A nice hot cup of coffee? Maybe some toast? Ooh, our strawberry jam
I would
pancake
kill
is divine.
for some pancakes.
You must have hit your head pretty bad.
Yes,
Or like
sir.
waffles
One
or
coffee
something.
and a turbo milkshake with extra vanilla and millet powder coming right up.
Ah, furry gods help me. Please don't have a nervous breakdown, okay?
Is to do with the jukebox?
Look at this.
I'm looking, but what the hell could it be?
I broke the jukebox.
No idea, Marty. Guess it's best if we ask the owner himself.
Where do we find him?
Well, Timbo told
probably
us
at the
he's with
station.
even worse bastards than the one chasing him.
That's it. The Parliament.
No, Marty, but close.
Then, no way.
Oh, yes, Marty. Zip is at the Clawville City Police Department.
Could it be that simple? And that wild?
Well, the cops took him. So it's obvious that he called the cops by himself to scare away Westler's henchmen. Timbo was right.
Doesn't he know half the police is in Westler's pocket?
He probably does, but this was his only chance.
Then he really is in big trouble. So, to the PD then?
Yeah, I haven't got
it's
a
our
better
only
idea.
option.
Believe me, I'd love to have one.
A wristband is what he stored in there.
Why did you keep that wristband?
Have you found what you were looking for?
No, Timbo, but we wouldn't tell you even if we did.
Ah, but you have. You are an open book to me, Sonny. So, thanks for the intel.
Be careful what you're writing, Timmy boy. I'm a cop for only the next 121 days. After that, I can gut you if I want, and get away with it.
And when did you being a cop stop you?
He has a point.
Just keep a low profile, okay, Timster?
Okay, I get it. My beak is sealed. Zoop.
To the PD.
Clucking furry
Another
hell!
cutscene?
So they know we're still alive?
And they'd like to do something about it.
Oh, it's the guns. Wait, what?
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow.
Fucking reload. Oh, I died.
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up
I'll
and shoot,
keep
you
it.
big feather pillow.
For shooting the lights out. This fucking bobcat. Let's go with probably shooting it. Fuck, I need to reload.
We could only hope we'd arrived in time. If they'd taken Zip to the interrogation room, the hole as we called it, and beaten the truth out of him, we'd lose the trail and end up in a dead end. It was time to be fast and ruthless. God damn it, Zip. Why couldn't you stay out of this?
Ah, look who's here. The top of the cops.
Idiot's luck. They must have gotten
Spiky
soaking
boys.
wet because of those holes.
Sometimes I wonder how these two are even still alive in a city like this.
Wonders of the world, Marty.
I'm gonna ignore these two and just head on in.
Martin,
Yes, Chief.
you know what I've heard?
I have no idea, Chief.
You think I'm stupid, Birds?
No, we don't, Chief.
What the ever-loving fuck do you think you're doing?
Chief, if I may,
Sonny, shut the fuck up. You're not on duty. You're suspended, if you remember. So I'm not your chief right now.
Oh, we just stepped out for a coffee, Chief. Then we saw something suspicious at the Czar Club, and we investigated it, and,
Suspicious, right? You investigated, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you take me for a fool, chickens? And what do you know about the burning ship that lit up the entire Times?
burning, what? Wild lords, that sounds awful.
Don't play innocent with me, Santino. You both stink like you're in deep, deep shit.
Well, you don't think we had anything to do with that, do you?
I don't know. But if you do, I will find out. You better know that.
Why don't we
swear,
just
Chief.
tell them that we were, you know, tied up on it?
I've had enough
Unless
of your
he's
swearing
in
for a
Ivan
lifetime.
Wessler's
Get
pocket.
the fuck out of my sight.
Yes, sir.
Have a beautiful day, Chief.
Don't let me see you again, Santino. Or
I'll try not to be seen, Chief.
I'm not your chief. Get lost.
Well, he really hits me. Zip.
Sorry, boys. I can't let you do that. You know, protocol.
You and Protocol, Bosco? Don't make me laugh.
That's the case, boys, like it or not. Stop harassing the witness.
Well, what can I do? Sorry, guys.
Alright.
You two again.
How do we play
Say,
ball with
Bosco,
Bosco?
what's all this about, Zip?
Yeah, if only I knew. This idiot called us on himself. He told us we have to take his statement.
And what does he want to confess to?
I don't know yet. We still can't get it out of him. But we're taking him down to the hole soon. There, he'll sing like a little bird for us. No pun intended.
Would you mind if we asked him a few questions before that? You know, just for old time's sake.
He's not going to let us.
Sorry, boys, but you know the rules.
Yeah.
The rules, right. More like blood boil.
Oh, yeah, more like blood boil. So sorry.
So if I can get blood boiled to leave the room.
Busy day, sir?
Sonny, you think I'm just joking, right? Speak to me one more time, and I'll fire your ass.
Understood, sir. Sorry. I hope this doesn't count.
Get the fuck out of my sight, Santino.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Not gonna happen again, sir.
Did anyone ever tell you you're a real pain in the ass, Sonny?
Why does he
Only
have
my
him up
mother,
for something
sir.
so bad? Okay, well, can't talk to blood boil. What about Monica?
When did they bring in the trash panda?
Not even an hour ago. You're just in time. They haven't taken him into the hole yet.
Yeah, I can see. Listen, Mon, would you do us a favor?
Can I be honest? Not really.
Oh, just a small thing. For old time's sake.
Me and my big heart. So, what do you want?
Call Bosco over here for some reason, okay? So that we can have a quick talk with Zip.
Okay, I guess I can do that. But you owe me one.
We'll thank you somehow, I promise.
No, no promises this time. Shoes.
She wants shoes.
Size 35, high heels, black.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Hey, Bosco.
Yes, ma'am.
Come over here for a second.
Right away.
Okay, now I can talk to Zip. Yeah,
So
what's with the
we were just
wristband?
about to listen to some sweet music when,
Didn't that damn jukebox break all of a sudden?
Oh, damn it.
Damn
Yeah,
it,
what's with
indeed,
the
Zip.
wristband?
There was a wristband behind it.
With numbers,
numbers
and
on it.
blood.
984-237-22 to be exact.
What? All that from memory? How the hell?
I have no idea either, and it scares me too, but that's not the point. Tell us about it.
That is, if you want to leave this place on your feet.
Okay, okay. You got me. I'll talk, but only if you promise that the cops won't know about this.
Do we look like we're on duty? Zip
Okay,
is a real
time for the questioning.
opportunist. He's trying to turn everything to his advantage, but we're gonna turn the tables.
Who did you skip from, and why here?
Who did you escape from? And why here, Zip?
Why? Because I like living, that's why.
How did you know they were coming for you?
I got a tip-off from a friend that I should pack my things and go if I want to live. But I had nowhere to
I
run.
wonder who the tip
Yeah,
came
you know
from.
me. The hop dog's my everything.
But
So
someone we
you
know.
thought you'd be safe here.
Of course. Ibben's people are everywhere, but, maybe it's harder to get rid of me at the PD.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yeah, how did you manage to piss him off so
How
bad?
did you manage to piss off Ibn Wessler?
I don't know, all right?
I don't have time for this. Sing like a bird, or I can't guarantee your safety.
I did something for him, that's all, okay? A tiny little favor. You know how it goes, Sonny.
So
Animals
he
like
did
Wessler
something
make
that-
a living out of these kinds of favors.
Ivan Wessler
Tiny
doesn't
little
want
favor,
anyone
eh?
to know about.
Wessler's kind don't send assassins after someone for tiny little favors.
You have no idea what's going on in his head nowadays, pal. Fella gone totally insane.
Alright. So what did you do
What
for
did you
him
have
then?
to do for Ibn?
I never hurt anyone, all right? Let's make that clear right now.
Wait, you didn't
never said
hurt
you did.
anyone.
I just had to get
But
rid of
there was a
package
wristband
for the
and
boss.
blood.
That was the job. Quick, clean, simple, right?
Move a
Yeah,
package.
What kind of package?
Was
a very
it?
heavy one.
Dead bodies
Okay, so it was a
are
body.
Kinda heavy,
Yeah.
Zip.
How did you know it was a dead body?
I didn't. I was bluffing, but thanks for the answer.
Yeah,
You
so it's a
lousy
body.
Chicken.
Zip's a secretive little specimen, but knowing his past, it's no surprise. I must take advantage of this and trap him with it.
Okay. A dead body. What kind?
So, a dead body, huh? What kind exactly?
How should I know? What am I, a butcher? A zoologist?
You still know something about it.
It was
Yeah, you're
wrapped
bound
up
to know at least
entirely,
what kind of
okay?
animal it
I
was.
didn't see any of it. It was, I don't know, average. Like you and me.
Scaly, hairy, furry, feathery, or bald? What kind exactly?
Hey, I don't know, all right? I told you it was wrapped up.
And if they let you, accessory to murder? I think he'd be more afraid of what would happen to him, as opposed to accessory to murder. I don't think he really cares about that. It's what happens if they get a hold of him, is what he's more afraid of.
If they let you out, what do you think will happen?
I don't know, okay? Maybe it was a stupid idea coming here, but this was my best stupid idea. Maybe I'll win a few days with it.
Or a few hours, more likely. If you help us, maybe we can cover this whole mess up.
You mean you can be bought, Sonny? What a time to be alive. The unbribable Santino Featherland.
I'm suspended, Zip, and I'm talking chicken to raccoon.
Oh, I see. You're a foul.
Okay, well, if you moved the body, why keep the wristband?
Why did you keep that wristband?
Because it seemed important. And because, you know me, I'm trying to turn every situation to my advantage. That's the way Zip works.
How, exactly?
Who knows? It seemed important. It just fell out of the body bag, and I thought, look, this shit seems important, so why not?
That's why they want to kill you.
I have no friggin' way of knowing that. Why don't you ask them, huh?
What happened to the body? Zip?
What happened to the body, Zip?
I don't know, Sonny. All I had to do was drop it in an abandoned part of the hive.
Where starvation's most prevalent, I guess. Where insects fight for their survival, right?
I couldn't have found a better way to get rid of a corpse myself. All that fresh meat must have been gone in a matter of minutes. Fuck, I don't know. I didn't stick around to see what happened.
You make me sick, Zip.
You would have done exactly the same thing in my situation. Anyone would have. I got the order, I did what I had to. I wanted to
So he
survive.
dumped the body in the hive to
That's
get rid of the
even for you.
evidence.
Blackmail.
Yeah, something like that.
But obviously there's still
Zip
someone
may
missing.
be secretive, but if he manages to open up, he's also honest. He's not trying to change the subject anymore, so I only
Yeah,
have
so
one
maybe
thing
it
left
wasn't
to do.
about
Ask the right questions.
disposing of the evidence. I mean, that was part of it, but maybe... Yeah, did he want to blame it all on the insect? Because why specifically the hive?
So he wanted to blame it all on the insects. Why would he do that?
They're easy prey.
Yeah, I get it.
Insanely simple, Sonny. Ibn Wessler's not the only one who takes advantage of the tensions, you know. It's the easiest method of sweeping things under the rug.
I've heard that Wessler's trying to break into the substitute meat industry.
Surprised? What do you think will happen if Wessler saves Roachtown from starvation with a new, cheap, and accessible faux meat product, eh? Boom.
He's gonna be a hero.
And maybe he'll get voted into the Council of 12.
So you tell me that his fake meat industry is actually people. Is that it?
I'm asking you for the last time. What's with the wristband?
I honestly have no idea, Sonny. It simply fell out of the bag when I threw it down in the alley. At first, I wanted to leave it there, but then, well, you know me, huh?
And that's the whole story?
That's the whole story. At first, I thought it was some kind of, code. But on a wristband, it's usually an ID number instead.
Like on prisoners?
Exactly. But I know from experience that prisoners don't get bands like this. Not in Clawville. It looks more like something from a hospital.
Maybe you're right, Zip. While we're at it, was it Dr. Bubo who gave you the tip-off to get out of the hop dog?
Yeah, it was. Why?
Huh.
Thanks, Zip. You've helped us put some vital pieces into place.
Well, that's great. That didn't help me, Sonny. I don't want to rot in here or end up in
So-
the alley of the hive.
Yeah, okay,
we'll
so the
see what we
ram,
can do.
the loose lip
You gotta
ram
help
was
me.
talking
Be
about going
glad
to
I'm
go
not
whack Zip
charging you as an
while he was
accomplice to
getting patched
murder
up by
here and
Boo-Boo.
now. Just keep your head down. Understand?
I will, Boss Bird. I will.
That's more like it.
And Boo-Boo tipped off Zip. 90% accuracy. I'll take it.
Zip is a real opportunist. He's trying to turn everything to his
I
advantage.
hit the wrong button again.
Look, if what Zip, what if what Zip? I'm. So you're telling me you have no idea what this is?
It's a wristband. I see the same thing as you. This was the only thing left of the dead body. And me, you know me, they don't call me Sticky Fingers for nothing.
So you just took it.
Maybe for some blackmailing?
Who knows? Maybe it just hurt my sense of justice. I wanted to know who I buried.
You're a real bastard, Zip. A real first-grade bastard.
It's a bit morbid.
Should I say thanks? Thanks.
Just lay low, Zip. Real low.
Thanks for the advice, Sonny.
So where to next? Where did that wristband come from?
I got bad news, Marty. I only know one person who knows about medical stuff.
Oh, no.
Back to Boo-Boo?
We were just there.
Sorry, partner. Bubo again.
Do we have to go to Boo-Boo's? I mean, like, we were right there.
Hello, Ursula, dear. Oh, what's the rush? Is there something wrong?
Wrong. Wrong! That dim-witted, insane, ragged old stinky owl. That's what's wrong.
Whoa.
Trouble in Paradise.
It's all right, Ursula. Just tell us what happened.
What happened? You happened, and Wessler's goons. It was supposed to be the only day of the year we could have relaxed a little.
We're sorry, Ursula. You're right.
Like I care, Marty. I'm tired of this. Tired of the bitter old owl, and I'm tired of waiting.
And?
Never mind. I'm going. This time, I'm going for good.
Hang in there, Ursula. And if there's anything we can do to help.
Anything? Of course there is.
Yeah, anything
my
you can do to help?
dear.
Yeah, there is. Get the fuck out
I
and don't
never
come back.
want to see your faces again.
Ouch.
I'm gonna try to talk to the old owl, all right?
Good luck with that.
Oh, and Ursula, thanks for all you've done for us. With the car.
You know, I'm starting to regret it.
That was
Rough.
Yeah, that
But
seemed
understandable.
very
I only see Bubo once a year.
belligerent.
Even that's way too much.
a lot of people feel the same about us.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Boo-Boo.
What do you know about,
What about this wristband?
Bubo?
Zip said they gave these to patients in hospitals. That's why we came back to you.
Something similar, yes, but not exactly the same. It's different.
And?
Also,
And what?
Well, what do you think? Where's this from?
How the hoot would I know, Sonny? What am I, some kind of psychic? That I put my hands on it and tell you?
Okay, let's
no,
try
we just
another
thought he was a
approach.
medical expert. Corpse
Do
for
you
the
have any
wristband.
idea why Wessler's men were looking for Zip so hard?
I don't. How should I know? Why should I care?
He had to hide a body. The body of someone Wessler killed. The wristband is from the corpse.
Really?
That rang a bell, old owl.
Well, boys, if I'm right, you're in deep shit.
That's more like it.
Tell
We've
us,
been in
Bubo.
deep shit the whole time,
So,
so it doesn't
Wessler-
change nothing.
The wristband and a corpse, huh? It looks very much like I know the connection. Or at least I have a hunch.
Out with it, Owlface.
Okay, don't peck me, chickens. Hobart Ibn Wessler has a relative who happens to be a resident at an insane asylum.
Oh,
And is very
okay.
likely from there.
Wait, a relative? What kind of relative?
Yeah. You don't know? I thought you were the detectives.
He has a twin who is in an
Anyway,
insane
Ibn
asylum.
Wessler has a
Right.
twin brother, Albert.
Albert Wessler.
Did he have him killed?
Put it together very skillfully, Marty. Yes, Albert Wessler. He's a madman kept in solitary
Did he have his
confinement.
twin brother
You think
killed?
he's the corpse? But why?
How the hell should I know that?
Thanks, Bubo. If what you told us is true, then this time we'll owe you one.
Will wonders never cease?
Yeah, what about
So,
Albert then?
Albert Wessler. Which asylum do you mean, Bubo?
It's got some fancy long name. I don't remember, but I have a brochure. Let me find it for you.
Thanks, Bubo.
Here it is. Let There Be Peace Forever. Mental Institution for Ill and Damaged Minds. Quite a beakful.
Where can we find it? I've never heard of it.
It's a
Is
good
it out of time?
6-hour drive
Yeah.
from Clawville. Maybe more. But you'll find everything in the brochure.
You're the best, Bubo. You finally proved useful.
Finally? Now get your chicken scratchers out of here while I'm asking nicely. Just one more thing.
What's that, Bubo?
If that someone was really Albert Wessler, the trouble's bigger than you think.
It's always bigger than we think, Bubo. We're used to it.
You don't understand. Ibn Wessler never loved
Okay,
and
so
respected
he
anyone in his
loved
life
and respected
like he
his
did
brother.
brother Albert.
So what?
The most.
Then the problem's bigger than we thought. A
So
cornered
who
rat
would kill his
bites.
brother if
Well,
not
thanks
him?
for worrying about us, Doc. But there's no way
If
back
not
from
him,
here.
then who?
Too far, too late.
And
We're
why?
like hounds, old man. Once we've caught someone's leg, we never let
Unless,
it go.
holy shit.
Ooh, not while you're alive, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Ibn Wessler
Well,
isn't Ibn
Goodbye
Wessler.
then, fellas.
He's
And
the
I
brother.
wouldn't mind if you never visited
He's the brother
me
that was in the
again.
insane asylum, and he's
Pleasure
had
was
his
all
brother,
ours, Doc.
who he thought was Ibn, killed, and swapped places with him. Is what I'm going with. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Albert is the one we've been talking to the whole time. Let's see this brochure.
You're the best, Bubo. You finally proved useful.
Call us 555-966. Is there a phone? No.
We had to
There's
gather
a phone back at
ourselves,
my hotel.
take a deep breath, and think over what we knew so far. What the chickens had I got myself into? What had I dragged Marty into? Moreover, what had we pulled the whole city into? This was going to be one of those cases that changed things forever. But I wasn't worried about myself. It didn't matter to me. Too many pieces had been plucked off this old rooster. But Marty's different. He's too good of a bird and too good of a cop to end up like me.
A secret twin brother? Sonny, I'm starting to feel like we're really in a detective novel. A cheap one.
Yeah, but, listen, Marty.
What is it, Boss Bird?
I think it's best if we go our separate ways.
What? Are you joking? I know you have a weak sense of humor, but there's a limit to everything.
I'm not joking, Marty.
Well, I certainly hope you are.
Whatever comes next, you don't need to be mixed up in it. You have someone to go home to.
Guys, damn it, Sonny. Can you hear yourself?
I mean,
What
he's
do you
already
think? I
in this
endured all
deep.
this
He
to
may
give up
as well
now?
stick it out.
What do you take me for? No, pal. You're not getting rid of me so easily.
I just want you to keep your career and your life intact, you moron. Just accept it, shake my hand, and go home. Your wife, Laura's waiting for you.
One more word, Sonny, and I swear I'm gonna bash your beak in. I risked my life more than once tonight. You know why?
No. Why?
Because we're a team. We have been a team for almost a decade. I don't care what Blood Boil says or whatever's on a goddamn piece of paper. We're the chicken police, Sonny.
We
And
are
we always
the
will
chicken
be.
police.
I'm sorry. You're right.
We're gonna go to that insane asylum and wrap this shit up fast and clean. Yeah, just like you said, even if it kills us.
Thanks, Marty. Without you, I'd most likely already be sleeping the big sleep.
Birds of a feather flock together, right?
Like you say, partner.
Let's drop this before you start crying on me, okay?
I hope not.
You almost just did.
Cluck off, Marty.
That's the spirit, the Sonny I know and hate.
What do you think, Marty?
What? You care what I think? You must have hit your head pretty bad.
Stop fooling around, Marty. I'm serious. So what do you think about everything?
Well, I think we're in deep shit. But to be honest, Ibn Wessler is in deeper shit.
Do you think he really murdered his brother? But why? And what does it have to do with Natasha?
I don't know if he.
and the
I don't
threat?
see him murdering his brother
doesn't
if he
add
loved
up
and
yet.
respected him that much.
Something's
but
missing.
I could see the insane
Let's
brother
visit the institution
killing him and taking
try to
the,
find out what we can
swapping
about
places
this
with him.
Albert Wessler fella.
Exactly. If he's the dead body, we've got to know what the motive was. If we can't, and if he's still alive, we gotta ask him directly.
And what do you think, Sonny?
I think Ibn, Albert, and Natasha are the three key players in this case, and that all of it has something to do with the brothel.
And the fact that Natasha used to be a courtesan?
Yeah, that too.
Listen, Sonny, about Molly.
Oh, just forget it, Marty, okay? She's not part of my life anymore. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Forget it. Let's concentrate on the case, and on making it out alive, and helping Natasha, too.
Whatever you say, Boss Bird. So you think Natasha's really in danger?
It could be, or she could even be behind everything.
No, you don't believe that.
I don't think so.
I'm
If
not
she was
sure
behind
what I
everything,
believe,
why would she
Marty.
tip us off right at the start and
Let's see.
kickstart the
Things
investigation?
got mixed up at the brothel.
I'm not really following it. You know, it doesn't make much sense. Yeah, the brothel was Natasha's secret. And he doesn't want people to know.
Natasha used to work there, that's obvious. And Ibn wanted to keep that a secret.
Okay, and then other clues. Clues. I mean, is it the wristband? So what's with the
Secret, it
wristband?
seems somebody else had to pay for.
Yeah, so Zip killed someone to keep it secret. No? Wristband's the key. No.
Somebody died for that secret. Zip hid the body, but he kept the wristband.
And the wristband came from the twin.
Who could it belong to?
Maybe.
The dead body was almost certainly Albert Wessler, a resident of an insane asylum. But why did he have to die?
Okay, so the picture is more or less clear. Ibn's got his brother killed because he learned Natasha worked in a brothel.
No, that could be the case, but I believe the roots.
I don't think it's
deeper
that
than
simple.
that.
Which we'd only learn if we talked to him. I mean, if the corpse isn't him, because then we'd need a medium.
Which would be exciting, but maybe it's enough if we ask the doctor who treated him.
That too, yeah. But where's the fun in that?
Okay. Phone, and I believe it was 555-966. No answer.
Okay, so the picture is... So where exactly is this place?
A few hours' drive from here, in the middle of nowhere. It's a creepy old mansion, of course.
You think it's a good idea to go there? What if it's a trap?
I told you, you can still go back.
Huh, wouldn't you love that? No such luck, boss. If I get killed or locked up forever in an insane asylum, That's gonna be on you.
Thanks, pal. I deserved that.
Yeah, corpse with a wristband.
So what do you think happened to the corpse?
Probably been eaten. Horrible to think about, but even if half of what they say about the Hive is true, starvation, riots, arson, predation.
You're telling me. Makes my feathers stand on end when I think about what goes on in there. And we pretend we don't know about it. As if Roachtown isn't even part of Clawville.
This won't end well. I'm afraid soon Clawville's gonna burn once again, and because of its own foolishness.
Well, that's if another meat war doesn't break out first. Because
Meat
then
war?
the whole wilderness will burn.
Fuck's a meat
Lovely
war.
prospect, eh?
Either way, it was a damn clever move for Wessler to hide the body in Roachtown.
It's the only place no one will ever find it.
Like the belly of a burning ship.
Oh, I think that was an intentional red herring.
Sounds about right.
Okay, hold on. I need to check. Meat war. The Great Meat War was the biggest, most bloody conflict in the known history of the wilderness. During the meat war, about 80 to 90 million animals died, and after the war, 27 species declared extinct. Okay. Can I try the phone again? Hold on. Did I get the number wrong? No, 555-966.
You're the best, Boobo.
So I did get it right. It's actually ringing this time.
Hello. You've called
Holy
the
shit.
Let There Be Peace Forever mental institution for ill and damaged minds. What can I do for you, sir? Or madam?
Well, I'd like to inquire about a patient who I believe is being treated at your institution. His name is Albert Wessler.
I'm sorry, sir, but I can't give out that information if you don't have the password given to relatives. Do you have one?
Unfortunately, I don't have that. I'm not a relative. I'm calling from the Clawville Police Department.
Oh, I see. In that case, officer, I'd advise you to visit our institution personally. Our director and I would be happy to answer your questions.
Thank you, miss. I guess I'll do that.
We'll welcome you with open arms, sir. Have yourself a beautiful, starlit night.
Oh, thanks. Goodbye.
See you soon.
So I guess we're gonna have to go there.
So,
We have to go there.
the thought gives me goosebumps.
Chicken bumps aren't good enough for you?
Ha ha ha. So,
Now what?
I get the couch?
It'd be better if I called Lewis. He'll open up a room for you to sleep in.
Whew, great idea.
Okay, Lewis. I can't remember what his number was. I've not typed it before.
You know, I thought about it multiple times that you might be Meredith H. Marble.
We've met her on a number of occasions, Marty. Remember? Her real name is Susie.
Maybe Susie's just an actress you hired.
You've read too much of that cheap garbage, Marty. There's no conspiracy theory. Susie's just a money-hungry little dame who made a fortune off of us. That's all.
Yeah, you're disappointing.
I know.
Early pictures. Cabinet, whiskey.
A stack
Papers.
of papers.
Not the papers.
When all of this is over,
5, 5, 5. And then it was like 9 something. 9. 3. 3. Okay, 5, 5, 5, 9, 3, 2.
Hey, Lewis, it's me
Okay.
again.
What was that?
Hello, Sonny. What's up?
Were you sleeping, pal?
Me? Oh, I wasn't. Anyway, I'm always at your service.
Would you open up a room for Marty?
Naturally, Sonny.
Thanks, Lewis. I'm not even gonna say it.
I will. You owe me one. Adieu.
Yeah.
Night of the Insane Asylum. New chapter, so I think we will
I slept like
call
I used
that
to
a
sleep
session
years ago. Like a miner or a soldier.
and pick it up next
Empty,
week at the Insane
dead
Asylum
tired.
because I'm hungry and I want to go
Then
to
I
lunch.
saw Tessa, my darling little daughter. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't recall her face. I reached out to her, but she just kept getting further and further away. Then I saw Molly. But she wasn't real, just the ghost of a memory. I'm here, I cried, but all I heard was laughter. Not hers. Who's there? Suddenly, she appeared. Natasha.
Zenko.
Just stood there laughing, but her eyes were cold. Then she said something. Painted red, painted red, painted red. That was just a dream, Sonny.
Cryptic.
Nothing more. I looked at Marty and I saw the same thing in his eyes as he probably saw in mine. It's time to hit the brakes, to turn back, go home and forget about all of this. Of course, I stepped on the gas instead. Honestly, I wasn't expecting anything good, but this...
Ooh, just like a horror movie.
I was thinking the same.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Let's hope so.
Okay. End of one chapter and the start of another. That was 2 chapters this week. I do think... I say think. I knew. I'm gonna call it here because my belly be rumbling. It screams feed me. And I'm gonna go get lunch. And we'll be back for another stream tomorrow. We'll probably go back to more Hades because I was enjoying that last week. There's a little love because I appreciate everybody who stops by, drops a lurk, checks out the VOD. It means a lot. There's the old socials and what have you. There'll be more Chicken Police next week. I didn't say we could finish it next Tuesday. And if you want to stick around for a little bit of a raid, we could share a little love with someone. And I shall catch y'all later.